Okay, so something that you should possibly know is that I love to build model kits, and I'm also a big Star Trek fan. And what better way to celebrate the two is to have a model kit of the Enterprise. And I picked this up 2-3 years ago now. I don't think this seller knew what exactly he had, because these are incredibly rare, so I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at this original version of this kit and see what you came with back in 1979. And I've also got a built version of this kit, the later version, to compare it to, so let's have a look. So, saucer lights that really work, new rainbow effect decals, rub down transfers, over 22 inches long, about 2 feet, and so on. Box is a little bit tatty, as you can see. I think this has been in an attic or something since the early 80s. So let's get into this and see what it came. The whole thing was packaged up, amazingly enough. I've seen these things go on eBay for about $200 or more. So, this version of the kit is called the smoothie in modelling terms in Star Trek fan circles, because the whole surface of the kit is completely smooth. You see there, come on, focus, there you go. After they did this version, what the model company did was to cut all of the parts up into little grooved squares and rectangles, which just look horrible. But it needs to be cleaned. But yeah, you can see though the difference between this kit and the other kit, apart from the lack of detail, is the fact that you'll see later they're actually moulded more, apart from panel lines, but actual grills and things like that into the surface of the model. You see here it's smooth. The whole thing is absolutely without feature. It's the engineering hull of the Enterprise. You see it's got a lovely sheen to it that the later kit just does not have. And like I say, these kits are incredibly rare now in this version, because we only did it in this style for this film. When Star Trek II came out in 1982, they remoulded the kit. So this is the only time that this kit came in this smooth format. Pop that to one side and have a look at the saucer section itself. There you go. Comes in 2 halves. So this is the main selling point, the main attraction of this kit. This is the battery pack for the lights. It's basically a wiring harness with a whole set of rice bulbs connected to the battery tray. The idea is that you plug the deflector, this part, at the front of the engineering section of the ship, and then you twisted the deflector, and that put pressure on the contacts, and that turned the lights on. Here we have one of the window inserts from the saucer, and the idea was that you put the lights into the saucer. In fact, here's the instructions. There you see the lights go into the saucer, and then you wire them up so that you twist the deflector, the lights turn on, and then the whole thing lights up. For some reason though, they didn't light up the main deflector. There you see the battery tray there, goes into the engineering section, and then the wires go through the neck of the ship, as you see there. Instructions are very, very basic compared to something made now. The kit is complete, and like I say, it is a bit tatty, but I don't know, I might build it, I might not. Here's the actual torpedo launcher, and again, focus again. What they did in the repop in 1982 was to add the torpedo launchers to the actual model of the actual moulding. So yeah, that's just a quick look at the original motion picture Star Trek Enterprise model kit. Now I do have an original one from the original series. It also had lights. I might take a look at that at some point, but yeah, that's a quick look. And lovely little kit to build, although it's not actually that little, it's pretty big. And I'll go and show you the repopped version. And here's what the model looks like fully built, and there you can actually see the awful moulding that they put on the model for some reason. But yeah, there's a quick look at the AMT USS Enterprise kit. Cheers.